Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on Forgotten Weapons. I'm Ian McCollum, and today Jari and I is here with me from Varusteleka. We are at Lynx Brutality 2024.
Yeah,
How is it?
awesome. First day done. I had a really good time. The guys really putting outstanding stages.
This match was good the first year, and it's just gotten better every year since.
Yeah.
I had a ton of fun. I didn't quite do everything right. I made some serious mistakes.
Yeah.
But it was still super fun.
Super fun. Yeah.
So what did you bring to shoot this year?
Yeah, as we all agreed that we shoot AK, so I have my Weapon, which been totally reworked. So the kind of the old gas system is milled away. There is a hybrid RK AK cast tube and value manufacturing front guard, B5 stock, and then the silencer, suppressor, and of course the Mandalorian paint job. And it's freaking smooth shooting gun.
It seems to be doing really well.
Yeah, I love it. And for the pistol, I have my Glock 17 with the Holosun on it, like as basic as you can get.
So you essentially took every part on the AK, threw it away, started with like a trigger pin, and built a brand new AK from aftermarket parts.
More or less.
I did exactly the opposite thing. I started with a parts kit for a Romanian PM63. It's the original barrel and everything, and then I built this up. I actually built it myself. That's why these rivets look crappy. They've got like stuff sticking out, and they're all shiny because they are refinished. That's because I put that together myself.
Yeah.
And I figured I'd bring this, and I'd pair it with a properly cruddy, old, like antiquated Belarusian optic. So it's a PKA optic, which is it's just a plain red dot. You know, it's 50% bigger than your aim point.
Yeah.
Does exactly the same thing with a smaller field.
Yeah, and with the eye cancer as well.
Possibly.
Yeah.
We'll see by the end of the match if I have like a permanent spot in my eye or something.
Yeah.
The only thing I did weird on here is this rifle didn't have a side rail on it, so I used a master mount, which is a side rail that bolts on by replacing the trigger and hammer pins.
Oh.
Which seems like a really good idea. The problem is I forgot to Loctite them. So I've been tightening them between stages, and I think I've actually over-tightened them now, because now half the time my trigger doesn't reset, and I have to push it forward.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I've just cranked a little too hard on those. So I have to find this balance between, does the trigger work, and does the optic wobble around?
Yeah, but that's kind of, I think, great that we already have a challenging match.
Yeah.
So having some extra kind of a factor there keeps you alert.
I've honestly been really happily surprised by how this is performing.
Yeah.
I haven't had any malfunctions. It's been accurate enough. Long story on re-zeroing this thing. That was not pleasant, but it's good enough. I haven't had any trouble making hits with it.
Yeah.
So you certainly haven't either. Oh, by the way, Lynx highly encouraged the use of suppressors. So Jari has one. For me, traveling from the States, it was harder because I couldn't bring a suppressor with me. So I borrowed one from Lynx, a silent steel, and it comes with its own muzzle device. Well, the problem is the muzzle threads on this Romanian AK are so out of spec that the muzzle device was wobbly all the way down. When I got the suppressor on, I was actually having baffle strikes.
Okay. Yeah.
So I had to take that, like, there was no way I could actually use that in match. So I got rid of the suppressor, like, these AKs supposed to be loud and crappy. But so far, so good. Like, we did kettlebells, we did fast roping, we did crawling around under electrified fencing this morning.
Fast roping.
Yep.
Running around, cutting the chains with the bolt cutters.
That was a really cool
that
that
was,
we haven't had in a match before.
Yeah, that was awesome. How's the EN pattern working?
It's working freaking great. The material is fantastic. It's a light but durable material. So it's fairly warm here at Lynx, and I'm a little hot, but I'm not sweltering in this. It's been perfect. You know, having the elbow pads and the knee pads is great for running on this rough, nasty gravel that we're on all day. Like, it's a little weird to be wearing my own face all over myself.
Yeah.
But it's
yeah. I was really worried that the universe will collapse when you kind of put that on, you know, the butterfly effects, and you should meet your kind of double and everything. So I was really worried that it will be end of the world we know, but luckily we're still here.
I'm not sure how the camouflage is supposed to work because like normally you make it in the color of the thing you're blending into, the
Yeah.
pattern. So I don't know what I'm blending into, but
It works.
actually, honestly, I think you get about 10 yards away from this, and it's actually a really good camouflage pattern in a
Yeah.
lot of conditions. So that's been super fun. Thank you guys for pushing it.
Yeah, it was a great project.
Oh, and just real quick, because I forgot to mention it, my pistol is an RX Delta, also with a Holosun. I figured Slovenian match, Slovenia.
Yes, yeah, that's a good courtesy. Yeah. Okay.
Well, we've got 5 more tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know we've got crawling through cars, tiny little European cars.
Yes.
And I don't even know. There's a mystery stage with some sort of crazy
contraption.
device.
Yeah.
So who knows what's up for tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I'm also looking forward to some lunch and
beer. Let's do it.
All right, we are back after day 2. We finished.
We survived.
We did survive. I mean, you did hurt yourself.
Yeah.
But you waited till the end of the match this year instead of the beginning. How are stage days on? A little bit brain fart.
Yeah.
How are the stages for day 2?
Awesome. Like I had a good time but there was a lot more complications for me today's stages. Got frustrated on some stage, but it was awesome.
I was thinking yesterday that like, okay, we did all the exotic, fun, cool stuff the first day, and the second day is going to be kind of generic stages. Really not the case.
No, definitely
We're
not.
crawling through cars today. We had a rope climb today. We had a slack line hanging from a slack line shooting today. We had the tunnel, so the mystery tunnel full of obstacles that you had to crawl through.
Yeah.
That was awesome. That was way better than I expected it to be. Like hauling the rope up or the kettlebell up.
Yes.
Like we've done runs where you're pulling a kettlebell on a rope or a weight. This time it was you have a pulley up in the climbing tower and you had to hoist it up into the air.
Yeah, and lock with the carabiner and super awesome.
Giga had a lot of clever, creative, really well done stages. So we will have video coming. So I know you guys are going to have some video.
Yeah.
I'm going to have video of all my stage runs that's coming in a week or so. But we figured we'd give a quick overview of everything and how it went. Yeah. And your kit. So this is sort of a long-term experiment of yours, right?
Yeah. We have kind of fantasized to do the kind of old school infantryman's or machine gunner's belt kit with the belt and harness, and trying to figure out what we could do on the table. And many of the belt kits are super bulky, and the belt itself weighs a lot. So we decided to try that. Can we make it from a composite material like Curve or Tegris or similar to get more kind of strength and rigidity in a belt and still make it hydrophobic, that it doesn't suck in the water, and slimmer and stronger. And this was like really the first actual prototype. I just bundled some random pouches for there, but it worked really well, except in a tunnel where I got stuck.
How was it crawling through the car windows? Was that a problem for you?
I needed to use some dedication.
But
it was good. Like it didn't break, and it's still on a one piece. So
so you've got your tourniquet, your pistol, your knife. You had 7 magazines on you.
8,
I believe. 8 AK mags.
Yeah.
Plus, what's all the stuff on the back?
Here's the kind of my sustainments. There's a water and food. Here I have the kind of jacket, all the small items, more water, and the kind of a survival gear on the bottom. And here I have my IFAK and the boo-boo kit and some small items, and then magazines. And the actual idea is that we first make the kind of the belt, and then we will do the dedicated, like the pouch set, which works with this, that you have enough space for magazine or machine gun ammo, GP pouches, the butt pack, and the one innovation what we try to do is, because now the pistol holster is unoptimal here.
Yeah, it's a little janky getting a regular Safari Land style.
What we thought that could we have the slot here to have the inside waistband type of holster. If I would have the machine gun ammo here, I still would need my pistol for self-defense. So would that work? I don't know, but we'll find out.
Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, these guys are actually PKM ammo pouches,
No,
aren't they?
this is general purpose pouch.
Okay.
This is the issued version. I think this is some US version. They were too bulky. I modeled them there, but decided that was too much. So
Okay.
yeah. So that's kind of what we do, and this type of match is great to test it out.
So I did a more lightweight sort of deal. I have, my belt's much more simple. I have a med kit, tourniquet, pistol pouches, pistol holster, and dump pouch. And then for my rifle equipment, I had a South African Pattern 83 chest rig. So I was only carrying 3 mags, but it will carry 6.
Yeah.
Plus it has a couple extra pouches that were really handy for gloves and ear protection. That sort of stuff.
Yeah.
That worked. That was the first time I'd actually used one of those South African
It's a really
rigs.
good rig.
It is. It worked
And it
great
looks
for
great.
me. It does. It looks
Yeah.
good. And the color matches nicely with my Ian Flage. So I was really happy. It was a slick rig, and I really had no trouble with the tube or the cars.
Yeah.
It was nice and compact. I like that. So we are, 2 months away, less than 2 months away from finished Brutality?
Yeah, we are having that in end of August.
Yeah. So we will obviously Jari will be there. I will be at finished Brutality as well.
Yeah.
And I have no doubt that those stages are going to be as cool and as fun as these, because you and Giga are in this one-upsmanship contest, like goading each other on to keep the quality absolutely top-notch at these matches. So hopefully you guys enjoyed a little recap here. Pre-cap, perhaps?
Pre-cap, yeah.
So in a few days, I will have my full stage runs coming up on the channel. So if you're interested, stay tuned for those. Thanks for watching.